Kafka kicks it away. Terry Glenn and Sean Springs wait for it. It is Sean Springs, number 24, the son of Ron Springs, who played at Ohio State. And he's out of bounds up around the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes come out to start the ball game with one of the veteran quarterbacks in the country, Bobby Hoying. He's got very good numbers this year. A new scheme with a new quarterback coach, Walt Harris. He needs 60% to really be successful. He's doing better than that. And you can see he's third in the nation in passing efficiency. The ball rests at the 28-yard line for the first snap of this third meeting ever between these two teams. They played in 1935 and 36. Notre Dame won both the games. Eddie George is the deep back. The Irish show a four-man defensive front. George with the ball over the left side. He finds daylight. He finds a first down. He runs to the 43-yard line before Alan Rossum brings him down. Speed burners at the wide positions, and Hoying's first pass is swung out to Eddie George. Two people waiting for him. He skips one, runs over the other, and picks up 8 yards. Second down and 1. Give the ball to George. He runs into the middle of the pile. They move it for about 3 yards, and it's first down, Ohio State. Single back. That's Eddie George, the tight end in motion, going to the left side. Ball given to George. The Irish smell it, play it right, and make the tackle. The first hit is by Corey Minor, who is an 18-year-old freshman. Bob Davey, who ran the team from the sideline when Lou Holtz was not able to be there after the surgery. Back today in his role primarily as defensive coordinator. And he's got himself quite a chore to stop this Ohio State football team. George runs it down to the Irish 39-yard line.
Here they come.
They jump all over Pearson. They bury him. Burton Berry led the charge. Brent Bartholomew is in the punt now on fourth down for the Buckeyes, and Emmett Mosley, who took one back for a touchdown against Texas last week, is waiting back at the 10-yard line. Special teams as a Holtz specialty, but they won't return that kick. That is way back into the end zone, kicks off the field of play, and the Irish will take over at their 20, their first possession of the game. Kinder. Down he goes after a 3-yard pickup. It is second down and 7. Paulus back, lets it go to the sidelines, and the ball is overthrown. It is third and 7 from the 23. The Irish on the season 44% on third down conversions. Paulus getting pressure, throws it into the stand. So he got some heat and got rid of it. Man getting after him was Matt Finks, number 92, and you'll probably see 92 and 94 aiming at the Notre Dame quarterback a lot before this day is done. Penalty flag. Springs takes it. Got a block. Pretty good return, and you got 2 flags. You got one back up the field where the kick occurred, and you got one downfield where you probably had an illegal block in the back.
Illegal procedure, 6 men on the line of scrimmage on the kicking team, a push in the back on the receiving team. Penalties of offset. Is chosen to re-kick.
So they'll take a re-kick. That seems fair. They put the heat on it and almost got it, but he gets a good kick out of it. Sean Springs now starts the return back up the field, and he is collared at the 43-yard line. A 38-yard punt that time and a 4-yard return. Eddie George and Nicky Sualua lined up in the backfield. Hoying will throw on first down.
Yes.
30-yard line. First down, Buckeyes. They'll put it at 31. Hoying checking off, changing his play, taking a lot of time. Better hurry, just did. Quick shot to the sideline. Ball is caught out there by Buster Tillman. Play good for a first down at the 21 of Notre Dame. Glenn's the man in motion. Eddie George, they light the middle. Down to the 10, and it's first and goal, Ohio State. Just short of the 10. This is Eddie George, who's got a lot of company, turns it inside and picks up close to 3 yards. tries it here. Turns back inside this time and works his way to the 4, where it'll be 3rd down. Give it back to George. George goes left again and goes down at the 3-yard line. Paul Grassmanis, number 93, making the play. They're going to go for the touchdown from the 3-yard line. If they fail, they leave the Irish deep. But give them a ton of confidence.
Get single coverage out here.
He looks that way, pulls it down, throws it. No! Bad throw, Hoying. Had his man wide open and missed him.
I think in these big games you want to get on the scoreboard first, Keith. I know you left him back here, but scoring first is important.
Kinder, and he's out for the 6. 2nd down and 7. Kinder again, pressure behind the line of scrimmage, pops out of there, gets up to about the 15, and that'll be a Notre Dame 1st down. So the Irish get a little real estate behind them as they pick up the 1st down. Have it now at the 15, given to the fullback Edwards, and Edwards just rooting along behind Kaczynski, Leahy, and Ziegler. 2nd down and 6. Hand it off to Kinder. He has an enormous hole over the left side. Fumbles the football. Ohio State diving on the ball. It goes out of bounds. Let's see about possession.
I don't think anybody had possession, Keith.
I don't either. Let's see about possession. Possession goes Notre Dame. Ball moved back to where it was fumbled at the 32-yard line. And Paulus hands it off to Edwards, the up man, and he will get up to about the 35. He was collecting. Well, that's great. Pass down the middle. The man is wide open. It's Derek Mays. The Ohio State secondary completely lost track of him, and it's 1st down Notre Dame at the Buckeye 35. Irish are cooking right now. Put the ball on the 34, where he was given the mark, and this is Autry Denson. Denson is the youngster from Lauderhill, Florida, a freshman. And Bob has the secret on Denson. He doesn't know enough about the offense to do anything except run with the ball. He's got it. And he's taken down right about the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Paulus back. Tight end down the middle is wide open. And they hit him. Kriplevitz. It's Wallace. Leon Wallace. And they wrestle him down at the 21-yard line, and it's a 1st down. 21-yard line. Kinder, big hole right side. Number 30, Belisari jumps in as he crosses the line of scrimmage, and he's down to the 19-yard line. Paulus gives that ball to Mosley. He's sweeping. And number 43 may have saved a touchdown. Ryan Miller saw it in time. Paulus gives to Kinder, and he breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he almost popped loose. They bring him down at about the 11. He's very close to his 1st down. He'll bring the chains in. So Kinder has improved, has seemingly grown stronger. The leg drive more pronounced.
And he's
a
little bit tougher runner too, Keith. He's not turning it sideways and running around as much. He's just lowering his head like he did here and picked up a 1st down. What a great drive the Irish have going, starting from their own 3.
Kinder bounces off of a red shirt at the line of scrimmage and picks up about 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. Mosley goes in motion. Paulus keeps it. Down to the 3. Oh, he gets a good mark. He gets almost the 2. Porter running out. Numbers there to tell you how far they've traveled in the 14 plays, but there's still 2 yards to go, and it is 3rd down.
10 runs and 4 passes on that drive.
Edwards 44, Kinder 25, the running backs. Paulus rolls it out to throw it. They miss him in the backfield. He has time. He has a man, and the pass is incomplete. A field goal try from 20 yards, and Charles Stafford, sore leg and all, is out to hold it because he's been doing the holding. And it's up, and it's good. The wind is blowing on the field. It is blowing from right to left, but it is not as pronounced down on the field as it is where the flags are located above the stadium. High kick, fielded at the 8-yard line by Sean Springs, and he scoops out to the 33. First down from the 33-yard line, and it's Eddie George. And Eddie picks up about 3 yards, running behind Golston and Daniels and his folks. Trying to run a screen pass, and Hoying doesn't deliver it. They had it set up, too.
Beautifully. That's what I mean. The consistency of Hoying. He makes the big plays, but he's got to take care of the small ones. That was set up very nicely. Stats after the first quarter. The impressive thing was Notre Dame in that long drive.
It's 3rd down and 6 for the Buckeyes. And he misses again. Throwing for Ricky Dudley down on the 35-yard line. Dudley's a big guy at 6'7", a big target. Trying to touch the ball into him, and he threw it out in front of him. And the Buckeyes will punt. Brent Bartholomew, second kick of the day. His first one was 40 yards. Got to hold your breath right here. That's a tail dragger, and it goes out of bounds. It's not a good kick at all. And the wind, unless it is swirling around, the wind would have been at his back. And they move Kreplevic over to the left side. That's the field side. That may be where they want to go. It's Kinder. That's why they put Kreplevic, the tight end, over there to give him the extra leverage, and they get about 8 yards out of it. 2nd down and 2. Edwards. And the big back from Norwood, Ohio, will punch it down to the Buckeye 48-yard line. It's another first down. It's Kinder to the sidelines. He went out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage, 48-yard line. Temperature just above 80 degrees as we started the ball game. Very warm for this time of the year. Paulus back to throw. Looks down the middle. He's got the fullback Edwards wide open. There wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him. There's a penalty flag back up where the ball was thrown. And you got a roughing the passer call against Ohio State.
A nice play. Nice call by Lou or Dave Roberts or whoever, but good play action. Once you get the running game going, then you can do your play action passes. It opens up the entire spectrum of your offensive system, and all your play calling come off the run.
Roughing the passer on the defense, half the distance of the goal, first down.
So they added on the end of it. So it's 1st and goal from the 9-yard line of Ohio State. Notre Dame cranking it up. Kinder trying to get outside. Good block, turns the corner for him. He picks up a couple down to about the 7. 2nd down and goal. Ball just outside the 7. It's Kinder. And he's down to the 2. It's Kinder for the corner. Touchdown. .11:25 to play in the first half. And it's 10-0 Notre Dame. Here's Kopka's kickoff. Springs back in the end zone, will stay there.
Sometimes the home team has trouble getting going.
Irish show blitz, don't do it. George trying to bounce to the outside, can't do it. Will get 1 yard out of the play, and that's all, as Corey Minor, the freshman, made another big play. Again, Irish show blitz, Hoying's pass. This time he hits Tillman right on the numbers, needs 1 block. He almost got away. Number 6 tracked him down. That would be LaRon Cobb Evans, a linebacker. The first down. The ball at the 28-yard line of Notre Dame. Eddie George with some daylight on the left side. Started a little bit. And if he'd have taken the first hold that was available to him, he'd have been better off. But he tried to get to the sidelines and still winds up inside the 20-yard line. George searching around, got the first down. On first down, it was on the hands of Ricky Dudley. He had double coverage this time, and the ball was slapped away. Hoying throws again, setting the screen for George. George runs right into number 14, Ivory Covington, a nickelback who was in the game. And Covington holds his ground and
place to play a football game.
Hoying throws. Terry Glenn. Josh Jackson for the point. This is a big point. It's good. Buckeyes are on the board now. 8:08 to go in the first half, and here's the kick by Mike Malfit. Emmett Mosley's waiting for it. Not a very good kick. It's going to go out of bounds, and Notre Dame's going to have the football up at the 35-yard line. First down to the Irish 35. Wallace gives to Kinder, and he is caught right about the line of scrimmage by Luke Fickle. Second down and 7. Fickle has 6 tackles so far in the ball game. Fullback Edwards with the ball. He's a load. First down. 10-7. Notre Dame leads. Second quarter of play. Wallace wants to throw. Throws for Edwards, and he makes a tough catch. Tromping down the sidelines and will take the ball to the 32-yard line of Ohio State. Safety creeps over, though, just in case, and it's Kinder getting the handoff to the 30-yard line. It's Kinder again, and he's just short of his first down. Edwards now in tight in the backfield, and short yardage play. They go to Edwards, and he breaks it down to the 14-yard line and a first down. It's Kinder. Second down and 3.
Got single coverage out here if he wants it.
Kinder doesn't need it. Touchdown. Kopka is in for the point try. Penalty flag. Kick's good. Linesman threw it. Offsides, Ohio State. Point is good. It's Notre Dame 17 and Ohio State 7. Kopka's kick is high, not too deep. Springs under it at the 3. Out of bounds at the 24. Hoying on first down. Pressure, throws it out to George. George out there, wiggling around. Makes 1 missing, 2 missing. The third man gets him, and it's a pickup of about 6 yards. Hoying gets some pressure from Wynn. Runs out of it, keeps it, first down, and out of bounds at the 42. This is George faking the reverse, keeping it, and picking up a first down at midfield. Fake to him, Hoying going deep down the sidelines, and it is off the hands of Terry Glenn. Defender was Sean Wooden, and he did a good job. Orlando Pace is leaving the field of play at 3 minutes to go in the first half. Irish show blitz. Give it to George. Eddie changes directions, keeps working, and goes from nothing to something. Something is about 5 yards. Third down and about 5. Hoying figures to throw here. Takes off. And they offered it to him, and he took it, and it's first down. Ohio State at the Notre Dame 35-yard line. On first down, Hoying back. Passes away. Got a man. Too long. Just beyond the reach of Terry Glenn. Second down and 10. Nick George. Eddie George. And Eddie, it's 37. I got it right yet. Nicky Sualua, the fullback, had the ball. I thought George for a moment, but it's 37. And he pounds in there for a couple of yards. And now they've got to spend a timeout to stop the clock at 1:28. Hoying looking around. Win. After him, ball thrown to Sualua, the fullback. And he's short of the first down. He turned around to look where to go, and by that time he got tattooed pretty well by a couple of Irish defenders, and he's 2 yards short of the first down. And they're all up there just looking him right in the eye. Now let's see if he changes. He's going to throw it, and he does, and he's got his first down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And the clock stops to move the chains at 1:07 to play. 18-yard line now. Hoying looking for Terry Glenn in the end zone, and it is knocked down by Sean Wooden.
Here they come. Blitz.
Passes away, and it is Stanley. Touchdown. Josh Jackson for the point. Good. It's a 17-14 ball game, and what I think you will agree after you see it, quite a remarkable catch by young Stanley. Pop up on the kickoff. Penalty flag back at the kickoff. It is Mosley, and Mosley, who can burn them, comes across the 35 and up to the 37. Penalty flag back here as the ball was kicked. Ohio State wobbling around here and letting concentration break down and making little mistakes.
A little bit tougher for Ohio State.
Nickelbacks in the ball game, figuring Notre Dame goes to the air, but they don't. They hand the ball off to Kinder on first down, and the clock stops at 30 seconds to play in the first half. 17-14, Irish by 3.
I think what you do here is if you've got an opportunity, throw the ball deep to Mays, or get it to Mosley to let him run with it, something safe, or give it to your speed back, Kinder, and see if he can make something. If nothing big here, forget it. A little screen.
Throw out a screen out there to Denson, Autry Denson, the freshman. Notre Dame has no turnovers, they have no penalties, and they have no sacks. And this is Edwards, the fullback, taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So they finally get the home state boy and deck him for a loss. Springs has come up now. He's not going to field it. They just let it go. And it looks like the wind is swirling, because that ball got up there and just kind of hung for a little bit and then fell down. The ball rolls dead at the Buckeye 13-yard line, and you have 2 seconds remaining in the first half.
It's been a little bit tougher for Ohio State offensively. Hoying has had to throw the ball and has done it nicely.
Pass over. Football kickoff for the Buckeyes, and Emmett Mosley will return it for Notre Dame as we start the second half of play. And the ball hits the corner marker. And 17-14 ball game. The Irish, they go to the air on the first play. It's Mosley, and Mosley is caught after he gets up to about the 26-yard line. Second down, call it 3.5. They try Kinder, bounces off a couple of guys and finds his way across the 30 and a first down to the 32. So Randy Kinder continues to run tough as he got away from Ryan Miller. Ball is throwing. Mays down the middle, goes instead to the sidelines. By the time he just made up his mind which person he wanted to throw the ball to, that being Edwards, the fullback, Vrabel was in his face.
There was nobody to throw to, Keith.
No.
There was only 2 receivers on that side, and there was nobody open. And he did a smart thing of throwing it out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Up, show blitz. Coming around the corner, pick him up. Ball's away. Mays downfield. He's got it. Derek Mays goes soaring into the air to make the catch over Sean Springs. So this half is starting out kind of like the other one. This is Kinder bouncing outside. There's another first down for the Irish as Mark Edwards behind the offensive line surge, and it's impressive to me that the Notre Dame offensive front has whipped Ohio State's defensive front today so far. Here's Paulus back looking down the field. Now the pressure comes, passes away and thrown away. Exactly what he's doing at the top of the picture. Number 30, Greg Belisari, brings down the running back. Blitz is on. He goes for Mosley, and he's got him. Mosley started deep, ran the defensive back off the play, curled back, made the catch to the 21. Here comes Kinder. Got kind of tough. He ran out of room on that side, and they were able to pin him on the sideline. Ball is at the 26 after the 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15. Paulus still got it. Looks to the sidelines. Pass is good. And he's going to be out somewhere around the 17. He's number 32, and he's a sophomore, and he's the deep back. And he gets the ball. Fresh legs. Out of bounds, short of the first down marker.
Left tackle Chris Clevenger just took Finkus and put him out of bounds on that play.
Kinder didn't make it. I don't know. Well, I'm going to wait and see. It's close, but I don't think he made it. I would think Edwards. It is Edwards, and he's got the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. The ball is right on the 10-yard line. It's Edwards again, and this time Belisari gets him right about the line of scrimmage, but Edwards is a strong guy, needs a little help. Belisari does from Fickle. 2nd down. Edwards inside the 5. 3rd down and goal. Edwards again. Fumbled the ball. So here's the field goal try from Kopka. Got it. This is Terry Glenn. Tripped up. Number 47 of Notre Dame came flying down. Bill Matulis. George trying to get behind him and will pick up 3 yards as he moves from the 22 to the 25. 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 20-14. Irish lead. Ohio State's first possession. Down the middle, the man is wide open. Ricky Dudley, the tight end. Movement all over the place. Oh, they back him up. It's 2nd down, 11. Here's Hoying looking. He's got Glenn, and Glenn was open. And Hoying threw the ball hard and high. Ohio State's hurt themselves. They've had their chances, and they haven't cashed them in. There's a ball thrown outside. Double coverage out there on Nicky Sualua out of the backfield, and he isn't going anywhere. Kick is away by Bartholomew. Ball rolling around. Buckeyes claim they have it. And they do. big break for Ohio State. Huge opportunity here. 19-yard line of Notre Dame. First down. Give it to Eddie George. Boy, they're on his case apparently here in the second half. They're going to try to hold him, and if they can stop Eddie George, then they probably can keep Ohio State from having a long possession.
It looked like Orlando Pace, the left tackle, was feeling pretty good because there was a hole to the left side. Well, let's just say it was huge.
And how come he only got a little bit of yardage on it?
Because there's Pace had his man out of the way. I'll put it that way.
Second down and 7. Yep, man. Sewell to the 14. Third down and 6. It's Dudley, the tight end, touchdown. Josh Jackson for the point. Good. Hoying 13 of 21 for 190 yards and 3 touchdowns, and now we see Emmett Mosley.
Look out here.
There.
He's the young man that fumbled, and he has the ability to take this thing all the way back.
Take the breath right out of you.
Yep. He is 5th in the nation in kickoff returns, is Mosley.
Shadows now, as you see, over most of the field. Lights are on. Kicks off for the Buckeyes. Got it up. And it's Mosley at the 9. Hands it off. The ball is loose. And Notre Dame recovers it. Autry Denson got on the ball. From the 12. Paulus gets some pressure. Pulls it down. Throws it incomplete. Intended for Derek Mays. Second and 10 from the 12. Looking around, can't find anybody yet. Now throws it away. Now the Buckeye players are saying to the crowd, let him play. It's 3rd and 10. Paulus lets it go down the sidelines. Derek Mays is down there. An incredible catch by Derek Mays.
Great throw. He just used his speed until he got to the ball.
Kinder. And Kinder picks up 4 or 5. 21-20, Ohio State leading with 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Option, Paulus is taken down behind the line of scrimmage by Luke Fickell, the nose guard. 3rd and 10. Loss of about 5 on that play. Timeout. Notre Dame calls it.
Here they come.
Paulus gets it away, and it's over the head of Mays and intercepted by Sean Spring. Eddie George is the deep man. He's got the ball. And he's up to the 17.
I'll have to watch it.
Well, George has a look that time, and by that time the door had closed and there's nothing for him.
Lou Holtz is only one man, but he's doing a heck of a job.
Doing a good job for one guy.
Keith?
Pass is good to Terry Glenn. It's now a foot race. No way. He is on his way for a touchdown.
2 turnovers, 2 touchdowns for the opposition.
Josh Jackson. Good. Here's the kickoff. Mosley. At the 2. Missed by 1. At the second one got him. First man down just grabbed a handful of air as Mosley skidded away from him, but they get him at about the 15-yard line. It used to be that it was almost an automatic to come back to the 20 on a kick like that. And then they moved him back to the 35-yard line to make him kick it off. And now they're still not getting back to the 20 because the coverage downfield is so swift and sure anymore.
Things have turned against the Irish, but they're only down 8 points and have more than a quarter to play. This game is still far from over. They need to turn around. That's not doing it.
And they may lose this one. Ohio State gets it. Ball is just inside the 19-yard line, where it is first down for Ohio.
See that? There's the center and the quarterback talking right there in the heat of battle.
Eddie George is the deep man. Sualua the blocking back. George in the middle, inside the 10 to the 9. Second down and 5. There's Stanley wide out. They give it to George, and Eddie finds some daylight and goes to the 5. So they're going to be about 2 yards short as they come up. Clock showing to lead us to the end of the third quarter, and it looks like the Ohio State Buckeyes are going to let the time run out. So at the end of 3, it's 28-20, Ohio State. Well, turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. That to a college football coach is about what bases on balls are to baseball managers.
Everything was going so well for a half and came out the first drive, 17 plays. They kicked a field goal, Notre Dame did, and then they had the 3 turnovers.
It's third down and 1 for Ohio State. 1.5 if you want the truth of it. More than 1. This is Eddie George turning the corner. Touchdown!
3 turnovers, 3 touchdowns.
Josh Jackson with the point. George has 21 carries now and 104 yards.
Fact is,
3 turnovers led to 21 points.
Led to the 21 points in the third quarter.
Here's the kickoff by Malfit going down to about the 13-yard line, where it's taken by Autry Denson. And he gets an earful of dirt up around the 34-yard line as he's turned upside down. And the Buckeyes have just scored their first rushing touchdown since the Washington game when Eddie George went around the corner.
This exchange between the quarterback and center should be automatic. Kaczynski, the center, is new the last 3 games, but that exchange just should be automatic.
Wallace quickly to Mosley, and Emmett Mosley will stop at about the 40. This is not what Lou Holtz wanted to do.
Exactly.
This is Kinder. And he's a yard, 2 yards short of the first down as Vrabel and Belisari make the tackle. Third down and 2. Wallace hands. Kinder picks up the first down and then some as he runs the ball all the way to the 41-yard line on the Ohio State side of the field.
Randy was saying, hey, got my face mask. Give me something for that.
Down for the Irish. They're trying to answer after being blitzed there in the third quarter. Wallace on the option, drops back to throw. And throws over the head of the intended receiver. He was trying to get away from Luke Pickle, and he lost his footing. Second down and 10 with 13:10 to play in the ball game. Wallace has got his tight end wide open. And he's down.
I think Krplevich may get it back. Howard was the one that pulled it loose.
Rob Kelly says they've got it.
Yeah, see, Howard is just a small defensive back. Krplevich is a 263-pound tight end. Little play action. Watch the way Paulus fires this ball in here. He's got a gun. Krplevich doesn't get a lot of balls. Now watch Howard strip it. Right there, does a nice job of stripping it.
Krklevich just went under the two Ohio State people and took it away from him.
Two little defensive backs against Krklevich, who's about 265.
On the 13-yard line, here's Kinder on a sweep. Big hole, touchdown. They've answered.
Going for 2 because you're down by 9. Want to get it to 7. Got to roll out here. No question he's going to roll out.
Stafford's up there with Mays. We'll try to knock one of those defenders off of him. Didn't get there. Topka's kickoff. Way back. Terry Glenn's going to stay there with it. And Ohio State will come out to the 20-yard line, first down. Eddie George and Matt Calhoun, first down.
You mean the bonfire last night?
Yeah, from the 20-yard line. Eddie George finds a hole. Sean Wooden runs him down, but it's a big one for Eddie. That's 165 yards for Eddie George, and Pepe Pearson's in at tailback as Eddie has to get a breath. Pearson coming around at stretched legs. And he's down to the 11. Second down and 2. George back in. Great backs get stronger as the day goes on. And now Hunt, you're looking at one.
This is these holes are being opened too easily now.
Eddie George. Touchdown.
Notre Dame answered, but Ohio State came right back with a touchdown of its own.
Josh Jackson right down the highway. Mike Malfa will kick it off. He's from Dublin, just down the road. Gets a lot of air under it, but he hooked it to the sidelines, and oh my goodness, Audrey Denson steps on the sideline.
Ohio State has scored in 4 straight possessions.
And Notre Dame had just made another big mistake as Denson stepped out of bounds on the 11-yard line, and they have to start their possession at that point. That pass is completed, however, for a first down out to the 23. 42-26. Dance is not over. That ball just thrown completely wide into the sidelines, and they're giving Matt Bonhouse some jawing down there as he came in and slapped the quarterback down.
He grabbed his leg,
Grabbed his leg, yeah.
If they score and make a 2-point conversion, they're only down 1 touchdown. I mean, it's plenty of time.
This is Kinder. And he runs it up to the 26-yard line. It's 3rd and 6. Shotgun. He slips. He throws. Bad throw over the head. Really didn't have anybody available to him. The closest man available really was Derek Mays, and he was down the middle and he couldn't get it to him. So they'll have to kick it away at 10:08 to play in the ball game. Terry Glenn is the man waiting for the punt. Hunter Smith. Snap it up top with Mark Edwards, the fullback, and Edwards dives for the marker, and I don't think he made it. He gave it everything he had, but I don't think he made it. He didn't. Buckeyes take over. Eddie George. And again, the offensive line surge is much more pronounced now than it was a quarter ago.
I think that was a good call, though, Keith, by Lou Holtz. It was you didn't have that bad a field position. The Buckeye defense looked as though they were up there for a punt. It wasn't a regular defense. They weren't looking for it. They just reacted well to it.
This is George again, inside the 25, down to the 23. 3rd and 2 for the Buckeyes. George again. He's got the first down. Run in behind big old Orlando Pace and Jamie Sumner, and picked up the first down. At the 13. And it's Eddie George. And he is caught just about the line of scrimmage, but will twist 2 yards out of the carry as Kennan Tatum, the inside linebacker, stepped in to get a piece of him. And the debate rages on here in the booth as to which man should be accorded the privilege of being the MVP for each side. 2nd down. Not much mystery about what they're going to do. They're going to wiggle around and wander around and work the clock and run the clock and run the clock.
Ohio State and Penn State, it's been 10 years or more since Ohio State has been to the Rose Bowl, and the road starts next week at Penn State.
Eddie George from the 18 will run down for a yard, that's all. Now they've got the ball in the middle of the field for Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson is on the field. The spot is going to be just inside the 25-yard line. If it's inside the 25, it'll be a 24-yarder. Plus 10 make it 34. And it's a very big 3 points. Plenty of leg. He got it.
We showed the 3 turnovers that led to touchdowns, and then the last decision by Holtz to go for it on 4th down from punt formation didn't make it, and so Ohio State took that in for another 3 points.
Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. It's done him in. High kick, very high. It's Mosley at the 12. Out of bounds at about the 25. First down from the 26, out of the shotgun, Paulus. He throws for Mosley and can't hook up with him. Paulus throws underneath for Edwards, a fullback, and he threw it short. So right now, nothing's going quite right for the Irish.
And the only thing that they're doing, Keith, this is something new, at least in a game for Lou Holtz, is a shotgun formation. They used it on the last series, and Dave Roberts, the offensive coordinator, said they've been using it in practice. They've worked on it. It's just a matter of using it in a ball game. And if they're getting anything out of this loss in the 4th quarter, maybe it's the fact that they've used the shotgun some. They don't not using it here.
That's not exactly Molly Putt's tech on the other side of the ball either.
That's true.
Paulus bumped a little bit, now has to get in gear, and will go down short of the first down. There were those last night who asked if I had done the game, and the answer is no, red carpet did. I had the fluke. Ball spun off the side of the foot. Not a whole lot on it, but enough to get it down to the 34-yard line. They didn't want anybody getting a handle on it and starting to run back. Now the Buckeyes will try to kill the clock as George veers outside, runs for the markers a little bit short. Ohio State starts this possession at 4:50 to play. I know what that feels like.
You've had that done.
It's no fun. No, I haven't had it done, but I've had a lot of C6 trouble. Eddie George. And it's on the other side of midfield. He's got 207 yards on 32 carries. Pepe Pearson is now at tailback. The roar was for George as Eddie came off, and Pearson now with those fresh legs will weave his way in there for a first down.
I'm glad to see John Cooper doing well.
This is Pearson again. And a couple of yards on that carry. Stay with the ground game. That's Pearson being patient and getting something when it looked like he had no chance at it.
That's the University of Washington. Didn't they have trouble?
Yeah, they did. They only beat him by like 10 points. Pearson picks up a first down. inside 1 minute to go in the ball game now. And Jermon Jackson is the tailback. So this one's about done. And we're going to have time for one more play as that one goes out of bounds with Jackson carrying. It was a good football game. It was just all of a sudden the sky fell on the Irish with all the turnovers there in the third quarter.
That's why you hear coaches, it's a cliche. They just say the team that turns it over the fewest is going to win.
This should do it. It is over. Ohio State 45, Notre Dame 26.